Hey folks, Coach Jeff here with this week's training vlog. This week I want to talk about self-assessment. A few weeks back, Sherry Ann and I did a program and we talked about mapping out your season and goal setting. But prior to goal setting comes a very important step that sometimes people overlook before they set that goal and they start their seasonal training cycle. And that's the self-assessment phase. What should you be looking for that's going to help you have the successful training cycle and race that you want, or races that you want in the season? First, you should look back at last year and say, did I have any injuries? If you did have any injuries, what caused the injury? Where in my training cycle did that injury happen? And what did I do to get rid of that injury? How much time did I lose? Ask yourself those questions and say, what do I need to avoid that happening again this year? The next question you can ask yourself is, where is my fitness level currently? Am I ready to start at the beginning of my base phase, or do I need a little preparation time? Is my fitness level at a point where I can start a peak training season to get toward my race goal, or do I need a little bit of preparation? Do I need to do some strength work? Do I need to do some extra conditioning work before I get into that build program to avoid injury? And lastly, it should be, what were my results last year? What were my best races? What were my not so good races? What happened on my not so good races, and what did I do right that made this race so great? When you take all that information and you honestly examine it and you mark out the plan, how to get through those three questions: did I have any injuries? How do I fix it? Is my fitness at a place where I can start to train now, or do I need prep work? And how do I build on last year's results? Then you can set a goal for the upcoming year. You can set a goal where you can have markers along the way to measure your progress so that you know you're moving in a positive direction toward your goal. Self-assessment is very important. Be very, very honest with your self-assessment. Ask yourself the hard questions before you start a training cycle, before you set your goal. If you ask yourself those hard questions, if you answer those hard questions honestly, and you sit down, map out your way to your training program, you can have a great training cycle and a great racing season. As always, be healthy, train smart, have fun. This is a coach, and I'll see you next week.